Generative AI is a rapidly advancing technology that involves using algorithms and machine learning models to create new content such as text, images, and audio. While it has numerous potential applications, including in the fields of art, music, and literature, there are also important ethical considerations that must be taken into account when developing and deploying generative AI systems. One of the primary ethical considerations with generative AI is the potential for the technology to be used for malicious purposes, such as the creation of fake news, disinformation, and deepfakes. These could be used to spread misinformation or manipulate public opinion, potentially leading to social and political instability. To address these concerns, developers and users of generative AI must consider issues such as transparency, accountability, and trust. This may involve implementing measures such as explainability, auditing, and verification to ensure that the outputs of generative AI systems are accurate, reliable, and trustworthy. Another ethical consideration with generative AI is the potential for the technology to perpetuate or amplify biases and discrimination. This could occur if the algorithms used to train generative AI models are biased themselves, or if the data used to train these models reflects historical biases or discrimination. To address these concerns, developers and users of generative AI must consider issues such as fairness, diversity, and inclusion. This may involve using more diverse datasets, implementing bias mitigation techniques, and ensuring that generative AI systems are designed to avoid perpetuating or amplifying existing biases. Finally, ethical considerations with generative AI also include issues such as privacy, consent, and intellectual property. For example, there may be concerns around the use of personal data to train generative AI models or the ownership and use of generated content. To address these concerns, developers and users of generative AI must consider issues such as data protection, informed consent, and intellectual property rights. This may involve implementing measures such as data anonymization, user consent, and licensing agreements to ensure that the use of generative AI is ethical and legal. In conclusion, generative AI is a powerful technology with significant potential benefits, but it also poses important ethical challenges. To ensure that generative AI is developed and deployed in an ethical manner, it is essential that developers and users of this technology consider issues such as transparency, accountability, trust, fairness, diversity, privacy, consent, and intellectual property. By doing so, we can harness the power of generative AI to create new and innovative solutions while also addressing potential risks and challenges.